Okay, look at this little dashboard. Every number you see is a real click on a real short link ticking up live right now in front of you. There's an actual database humming behind it, real redirects firing, the whole thing. And here is what genuinely gets me. I built almost none of it. Claude Code did from a completely empty folder in one single sitting with zero copy paste and zero dependencies. And oh, somewhere in the middle, it writes a real, honest to God bug. The counts go completely wrong, and watching it hunt that thing down and fix itself is hands down the best part. So stick around for that. So here's the whole setup. Empty folder. Absolutely nothing in it. And I give Claude one single sentence. Not some giant 9-paragraph spec, just what I actually want. In plain words, build me a URL shortener, where I post a long link and get a short code back. Visiting that code redirects me and quietly logs the click. And there's a little dashboard showing the clicks for each link. That is the entire brief. And I hit enter and I sit back. And it just goes. Watch it lay the whole thing down, the server, the database, all the routes, every piece of it, while I sit here and do literally nothing. And look at this part. It creates two tables. One it calls links, one it calls clicks. Now, I never said make a clicks table. I said one word, analytics, and it decided that entire shape on its own. That's the part that even now still feels a little bit like magic to me. And here's a detail that I think is genuinely wild, that most people would skim right past. There are zero dependencies here, nothing to install, no big folder of other people's code. It's using a database that is built directly into Node now, right out of the box. A few years ago, that one thing alone would have been 3 setup steps and a config file you copy off some forum. And the whole app, it is one single file. That's it. That is the entire thing, start to finish. Okay, server's running. Moment of truth. I take an actual long, ugly link, I shorten it, and it hands me back a clean little code. And now, if this genuinely works, hitting that code in the browser should bounce me straight to the original page. And there it is. Redirected. First try. We have got a working URL shortener, a real one, and I have personally not typed a single line of code. But a shortener that nobody can see isn't much of a video, is it? So here's a dashboard it built for us, and honestly it even made it look pretty decent all on its own. Dark and clean. I did not touch the design once. Now watch this. I'm going to hammer that one short link a whole bunch of times really fast and the count climbs. Every single redirect is landing in that clicks table and the dashboard is reading it right back out. That right there is the entire loop working end to end. And real quick, while those numbers are ticking away, if watching a real working thing get built out of absolutely nothing is your idea of a good time, then that is this entire channel in a nutshell. So do me a quick favor and hit subscribe. Because now I want to push it a little harder and see what happens. See, refreshing the page over and over to catch new clicks is lame. I want it live. I want the numbers moving on their own, no refreshing, ever. So I just ask for exactly that, one sentence. And it adds a tiny little timer that quietly rechecks every couple of seconds. And now, look at the screen, I'm not touching a single thing and those numbers are climbing all by themselves. That, right there, is the dashboard from the very first second of this video. Okay, now I want you to watch this next part really closely because this is the exact moment I wanted you to see. I go and shorten a second link. And the dashboard is wrong. Look at it, both links are showing 4. It is adding every single tick together instead of counting them separately per link. That is a real, genuine bug. And honestly, this right here is what building with AI actually looks like day to day. It is not flawless. It lights bugs. Exactly like the rest of us do. So here's the move. I do not go digging through the code myself line by line. I just tell it in plain English exactly what I'm saying. Hey, the per link counts are wrong. It's summing all the links together. And watch where it goes. Straight to the database query, no hesitation. And it finds it almost instantly. The count was grabbing every click in the entire table for every single row instead of filtering down to just that one specific link's clicks. It adds the one tiny missing filter, basically. Only count the clicks that belong to this link, and it even explains to me in plain words exactly why it was wrong in the first place. I refresh the page, and there. 3 clicks and 1 click. Each link finally counting only its very own. Fixed. That whole detour start to finish took maybe 90 seconds, and I never once opened that file. That is a real loop. It builds, it breaks, you point at the problem in plain words, and it fixes it for you. And here's the thing I really want you to sit with. What we've got right now is just version 1. It does not stop here. I could turn around and say, let me pick my own custom shortcodes instead of the random ones. Or make these links expire after a week. Or generate a little QR code for each one. And every single one of those is, again, just one more plain sentence. The thing grows with you as far as you ever want to take it. And remember, this is a real, fully working app. A database, real redirects, live analytics, the whole package. And if you caught the last video, you already know the final step from here. You would put this thing on the actual internet with one more sentence and get a real link you could send to anyone on earth. Same exact move. Still, no code. So that's the whole thing, start to finish. From a completely empty folder to a working app with a real database, real redirects and live click tracking, and the only actual coding I did the entire time was point at one bug and say, hey, this is wrong. That is what this channel is all about. Real builds, the AI doing the genuinely heavy lifting, and me keeping it honest about exactly where it stumbles along the way. If you want to see what it builds next, and more importantly where it cracks, go ahead and subscribe. And drop me a comment telling me what I should make it build. I'll see you in the next one.